Hey everybody, how's it going? The Arc the Bear here, and today we are playing Starsector. And in this episode, we are starting in, I believe, the Hyperazal star system. Kind of our home port, sorta. Although my stuff is on the planet of Sealy, I think it's called. I'm not entirely sure. Anyways, but that's beyond the point. So what we're doing today is we are going to go back on the hunt for bounties and all that fun stuff. We got a couple that sprung up. They might be just a little bit out of our capabilities. By a little bit, I mean a lot, a whole lot. And then we get that. So it's either we get something that's way too big for us. Let's see out here. That would be manageable. But anyway, yeah, we either get something that's way too big for us or way too far out or not even worth the fuel to go get. So, we're actually going to attempt to take on this guy here. Letic Path Base, Devia Terminus. We're gonna go after that guy. He's in the Penelope star system, which unfortunately is where Gilgamesh Vaughn is as well. And we're gonna avoid Gilgamesh. We don't want that. He's that's too big of a fleet for us to take on. Absolutely, there's no way that we'd be able to take that. Some of the things that have changed, nothing. I think we're still sitting with the same fleet. The only difference at the moment is the Conquest. This thing is a piece of poop. So much so, I was going to use it, but I've decided to dump it off on Lazar Hernandez here, my guy. And yeah, he can play with that. I'm going to jump back to the Doom class because obvious reasons. It's a Doom class. It's awesome. Yeah, these conquests are just, they're a garbage ship. Yeah. they're not as bad as some ships out there. They're definitely the worst capital ship in my opinion, but that's my humble opinion. Some people might like them, but honestly, I kind of hope that Lazar just drives that thing into the nearest sun. I am entirely over that. You know what? We're gonna do something sneaky real quick. So that is the pirate planet of Dawn, and they had just put out a heavy armaments. Bam, yeah. Supply request. So we're gonna play both sides of this field here. Come back up to one of these Tritachyon planets. I think this guy, they both sell heavy armaments, but how much did they want? 160. Alright, so we're gonna take that. And we could have made more if we did it off of the well, we wouldn't even have enough in there. But the idea is it's going to cost us, I believe it was 109,000, something like that. But we're gonna get 160,000 out of it. So yeah, we're gonna head over there. As soon as we get out of Tritachyon, I wouldn't call it space, but as soon as we get out of their area, we're gonna switch our transponder off. That way, boom. That way we can approach Dawn speak to them, and they won't know who we are. We're just fulfilling a request. And delivered. So yeah, quick money right there. It sometimes it pays to do these, but we're gonna get out of there, and eventually, probably on my way back into the system, I'll raid the planet again. They've been my punching bag since I have discovered them. So oh, you could scan. Oh, you didn't find anything. Funny how that works. Okay. Yeah, when you do that, you have to be quick about switching your transponder back on. But anyway, so we are going to the Penelope star system, and I should have paid a little more attention, not just gone straight through that cloud. Payday. Whoa. Okay, that's not that bad. There's a bunch of mothballed ships in the fleet there. So, I don't want to do it. Ouch. Alright, we're gonna cautiously jump into one of these gravity wells real quick. Probably that guy there. So that is a Letic Path group. They're not gonna be too difficult to take on. They interdicted us. Are they coming after us, or are they just harassing us? They're just harassing. That's my target right there. So I want to be careful because I could probably take this on if it has no support. But if it does have support, maybe like a light amount, then it wouldn't be a problem. Come on, man. Either attack me or leave me alone. Yeah, these are such small fleets. Yeah. They play this really crappy game of hide and seek with you. And okay, so it's by itself. I don't think I have... Oh, I do have the fleet to raid it. Okay, so we're gonna go for a raid, see what we get out of it. Augmented field drive. That's not bad. Everything else is kind of meh. I was hoping to get some supplies out of it. But we're gonna launch a raid against them. We're just gonna take the supplies out of their cold, dead hands. Alright, and we're off. So hopefully this will go pretty smoothly for us. It's just a orbital station. It's not like a battleship or anything, or a battle station. So it shouldn't be too bad. Oh boy, oh boy. They say that as a fleet of bombers comes through us. So like I was saying, these aren't as bad as some of the orbital stations can be, but he's got all three sides built on there, so it's going to be a little tougher than, say, if you just had one or two. Lost the kite there. That's quite alright. I fully expect to lose a couple of ships here, because while it is a basic orbital station, it's still an orbital station, so it's gonna really hammer down on us like that. Watch out for those. Alright. So the biggest issue that we're having, and I'm gonna try and change that right now with the full assault, our team is just hanging out of the station's out of their range, but we're still in his range, so they're just basically getting pelted at a distance and can't do anything. And this thing's got point defense on point at the moment. Looks like we're starting to close in on them, but basically if they hang back like that, all that's going to happen is they're just going to get picked off one by one. And sorry, I'm trying to keep an eye on my armor, make sure I'm not losing armor too quickly. There we go. Yeah, we're starting to swarm them, because that's how you beat these big ships and stations. When you have smaller ships, you just do it in numbers. Hopefully I can... There we go. Alright, cool. Yeah, everybody's getting in on it now. The conquest is over here. Hopefully we can take this down without losing too much. It doesn't look like anybody's... there's a couple people with pretty high flux. But it doesn't look like anybody's got any hull damage, besides the little wolf down there. And come on. Just die. Hey. Awesome. That wasn't too bad. That wasn't too bad at all. We lost one ship, Fletcher, but I'm just gonna let that guy go. It's he's past retirement at this point. And just like that. So we got the bounty, we got some supplies, we gained experience, we even got some credits from CPU cores, so that's an added bonus to destroying those things. But now we're gonna get out of here.
Surprise, motherfucker!
Maybe. Give me an 8. Give me an 8. Yeah, that would have been bad. Oof. That would have been really bad. Alright, we're jumping out of here. We're gonna count our blessings and we're just gonna go straight back to Tritachyon space. I actually want to go to the Ivory Star system, which is right behind us here. So yeah, that's it. So I have a supply storage thing out here in the Ivory Star system. Turn on our transponder. Oh, hey. Gonna quickly join this fight here. Yeah, we shouldn't have to use too much. We'll pull out the Conquest and the Doom class. That should be more than enough. So if the Arbitrator is the biggest thing that they have, then this is going to be a really quick fight. Alright. So it looks like they're being our allies. Looks like they've lost a couple guys. Ooh, I'm getting into a bit of a predicament here. Alright. I'm over you. You were in a no-win situation right there. Oh, okay. Okay, we can play that game. You just wait till that's over. I was saving those for the arbitrator, but hey, man. Dump our flux. Let's get back into this. Alright. That should be pretty much the end of the fight. Everybody else is running. I don't care to actually chase them down because this isn't my fight. I will have my second in command chase after them. Sure, why not? And we didn't lose anything. But we did steal their stuff. Anyways, we're here for this planet. So this is where I have my I have some storage. I just have some junk in here pretty much, but I'm gonna put all of these guns in here as well. Ah. Oops, don't want that. Don't want that. So I figured that would be illegal. I got these, and I forgot to explain that beforehand. I went after... Nope, don't want to put that in there either. Let's see. So I went out and tried to do some exploring out here. Found a low-level warning beacon, which is a clue to like remnants being there, and just kind of kicked the crap out of the low-level one and got a couple of AI cores and some fun stuff like that. Then I was jumping from planet to planet here, or system to system, just looking, and I found this guy. We won't be going after this for quite some time. These things are pretty dangerous, especially for something as low as me. Like, the low level to the medium would probably be risky for me, but low level is come on in and claim your prize kind of deal. They're definitely still worth going into, even though they're low level. But you want to watch out for the higher level guys. But yeah, I got 2 AI cores. I got some guns out of it. Basic stuff like that. So yeah, pretty exciting. Let's see if there's anything here. Not really. But there is a reason we are here. And everything lined up perfectly for me. So I have this much here. I would love to get a planet started, get my own colony started, but taking a look at, let's see, bounties and our enemies, that one's not bad. But fights like this, we were just absolutely outclassed. And then, like that. And you got that Joker out there that probably robbed a space bank or something and thinks they're top dog. Apparently she's a notorious pirate with 5 ships to her fleet. But, yeah, so we need a bigger boat for some of these sharks, and I think we're gonna go with the Paragon. At the moment, eventually we're gonna get ourselves a Paragon anyways. I'm gonna buy that guy, and first off, take a look at the fleet. Yeah, we're under strength for sure. There we go. We're gonna boot that thing off because it is an absolutely terrible ship. I am gonna take control of the Paragon, and we'll give this to Lazarus there. Lazar, excuse me. And really quickly, we're gonna go and refit, and we will come back with what we have. Alright guys, and we're back. So, just to go over what we did to this thing, we are severely limited by what we have. I can probably change this by going to a couple of the other Tritachyon planets, but for what we have where we are, this is what we are going to do. So we have burst PD lasers, point defense lasers surrounding this thing, because that's really all you could do there. All I can do at the moment. I could put plasma casters on it for some front fire, but it's got that covered right now. Looking at a couple of the other things, we put mining blasters on the back end of it. Honestly, I think I might go with one of these guys back here, or two of them back here, for just added point defense. Or, you know what? No, I'm not. Because this has a pretty decent amount of point defense all around. So we're just going to leave it as that. Eventually I'll upgrade that guy. But the having these back here is a good idea for anybody that gets a bright idea to come and try and attack us from behind. Because that's, with capital ships, that could be a problem for them. But they're going to eat mining blaster if they come back there. Besides that, auto pulse lasers up top, because those are pretty decent heavy lasers, or heavy energy weapons, large energy weapons, whatever you want to call them. I mean, mostly it's because it's what I have. What I would prefer to have up there is a couple of Tachyon lances, but that's just what we're stuck with. For the medium ballistics, we're going with hyper velocity drivers for a little bit of a anti-shield. I would prefer to go with the heavy needlers, but I don't have any of those available, so we're just gonna go with that. That'll do. It'll still skin the cat the same way. Pulse lasers. I would like to put either ion lasers or phase lances up here, but we're gonna go with these guys here for now. Then a mix of a heavy blaster and a high intensity laser. These things eat through enemies. These things are so deadly. Having two of these up front would be ideal, but this is just what I have at the moment. But having two of these guys up here will destroy enemy ships. But at the moment we only have the one. I'm going to go to another planet and try to find the other, and we will just mow down on some enemy hulls pretty much. Besides that, in my small missile points, I have swarmers at the moment and a salamander, because it was cheap and it's what I had. What I plan to do is fill these things with Reaper class torpedoes, because that, even though these Paragons don't really need extra firepower because they are a giant wheel of firepower, having those there to just either tip that shield over, or, you know, after the shield's broken, just a little FU to the enemy is quite, it feels great. It's good feeling, man. So yeah, but that's the layout of this guy now. I am gonna change its name. This is the Primaris, and we're gonna leave it at that. So I'm actually going to end this episode here. We are going to run some tests with this, make sure everything's fine. Oh, I didn't go over the hull mods. Advanced optics to extend the lasers. High intensity laser grouped with that is amazing. It's already got the advanced targeting core. Auxiliary thrusters just to eat up some of those points, because that's what I have right now. Advanced turret gyros, which helps with the auto pulse lasers, and armored weapon mounts. Both of these aren't absolutely necessary for the end build, but it's just what we're gonna go with for the time being, just because we have to. I don't like seeing that. I don't like seeing unused points, so yeah, we're just filling it for now until we get some more advanced weaponry. But okay, now I'm gonna end the episode. So if you guys enjoyed it, let me know in the comments. Like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. If you didn't enjoy it, you know, there's a thumbs down. Do what you want to do, man. If you have any suggestions for how to set this boy up, let me know in the comments below, and you know, any other ships you would like to see me pick up that you would think would be a good addition to the fleet. It's time to become as advanced as our enemies. So yeah, but yeah, see you guys in the next one.